Hey guys, it's Joseph Diego Lopez here at the Grumman Memorial Park in Calverton, Long Island. This is a place where they used to build the F-14s, the A-6 Intruder, all kinds of missiles and all kinds of stuff to defend our country. It's a base that's closed down now, but it's a big Air Force. It was a base that they a lot of landing fields. There's a lot of space out here, and they've changed it into a wonderful place for me to enjoy my new Lacroix. Look, I said it right, Lacroix. It took me a long time to hear. I bet you those guys up in Canada were saying Lacroix. I learn how to say it right, dummy. So here it goes, guys. Lacroix. All right, riding my new Lacroix skateboard, and this is a great place for it to ride. Unfortunately, it's raining, so I don't know how far I'm going to get to go. It keeps stopping and going. I just wish it would just stop so I can get in my nice long ride that I have planned. But who knows what's going to happen. Now, this video is going to be a recap, a follow-up, a re-review, and actually an apology to the boys at Lacroix. Because, my first video about it, I was given some information. And what happened was I didn't do what I needed to do what had to get done properly. Look, now it's starting to rain big time. I figured as soon as I started making a good video, right? And I don't want to get my remote wet. This is electric stuff, right? The board can take the water. This can't. So first things first, I want to make it very clear. They told me, Joe, you have to calibrate this board. Now, here's what happened to me. I got to tell you exactly what happens, because if you're one of these BoostedBoard guys or Evolve riders, right, those boards, you get them together. Now I'm starting to talk fast because it's coming down, right? Those guys, they send you your board, you plug it in, you get on it, you ride, you're gone. That's it. You go. This thing wasn't like that. This thing even came with the tires low, right? The tires were kind of like flat, right? And I'm thinking to myself, am I supposed to ride it like this? So I actually took it up and down the block a couple of times, and it rode, but I'm like, I don't know, this just don't seem right. These things are a little too soft. And I looked it up, and yes, I was supposed to fill them up with 50 pounds of pressure. And that's, now, we'll talk about that in a minute, but I didn't even read the instructions. I didn't know what I needed to do what I wanted to do, which was actually ride and enjoy it. So on my first review, I pretty much said that the board was disconnecting. I kept losing signal to my remote, between my remote and my board. And it happened to me a bunch of times. And to tell you the truth, I was really frustrated and angry because I paid a nice penny for this board and I didn't expect to have those issues. But it wasn't issues. The problem was not the board. The problem was me, all right? God forbid I read the instructions, right? No. So the problem is that I had to take this thing out and calibrate it with the board. And this is something that needs to be done every single time. I didn't do that. I just jumped on the board and rode, right? Because I thought it was like the Boosted or the Evolve, right? No, dummy, all right? Calibrate the damn thing. So what you do is basically something really simple. Turn it on. Full throttle, brake, ha! Turn the machine on, right? It'll stop blinking. That means that it's connected. Full throttle, it's connected. That's it. Calibrated, done. Every single time, takes a couple of seconds, and you go. Ever since I've done that, guys, the riding has been getting better and better. Now, why do I say that? It gets better and better because this isn't a BoostedBoard. This isn't an Evolve. This is a totally different beast. This is something that you have to learn how to ride. This is something that you have to get used to. It's kind of like getting out of a Volkswagen into not a Vet, right? A Vet, a Z06 or the Z1 now, right? You're used to like riding a little Volkswagen, and you get into the ZR1, you're gonna die. You're going to slam that car and yourself against a tree because you're not going to know how to ride it. That's what happened with this. And I say this because, you know what? As the more I ride it, the better it gets. The better I know how to use this control. The better I know the board. The only thing that I really don't like about these boards are that now they have pneumatic tires, right? And they can go flat on you. So I've got a tire problem with one of them, right? But I solved it. I got this little thing. Fill it up, all right? And I'll fix the flat. I'll change the inner tube. It's not like the other boards. They have solid wheels. But when you start going pneumatic, you got to start worrying about flats, just like any other pneumatic tire, right? But basically, that's it. That's it. This thing is a beast. I love this board. But again, you have to get used to riding it. It's a wonderful board. I would highly recommend this board to anybody. Don't get me wrong, guys. I still love and enjoy my boosted board. I better, because my wife will kick my ass. She bought it for me. But here's the thing, guys. I ride for fun. You see, look at the size of this freaking thing. This thing is like, this thing's a monster. And I'm not a little guy, right? And there's a couple of guys out there that are small that are on these things, right? Whew, these guys must really, really fly. But what I'm saying is I ride for fun. Now, I tried to ride to commute one day, right? I took my boosted board because this is big, guys. This is just kind of big to be humping on the train and stuff like that. It's nice to take out the trunk, but to be riding on the train with this is one of the drawbacks of this big beast. All right, boosted board is smaller, boom, boom, nice and easy, right? No problem. So I took that into Manhattan, and it's easier riding that board over there because I feel like I have a little bit more control of that. But I rode that from Manhattan, Penn Station, went down to West Side Highway, rode that up to the World Trade Center because that's where I'm working right now, and I rode it back, and you know what? I hated it. I hated the ride. Why? Because I was commuting. I wasn't having fun, man. So this is for me. I do this for fun. I do this for enjoyment, all right? The Lacroix has its place, which is most places, and so does the boosted board, and so do all the other boards, right? But this is a grown-up board. Bottom line is, all right, don't make this your first board because you're going to have a hard time. You might wind up wrapped around a tree yourself, and the board's just going to be fine. It's not going to be like a ZR1 where you total car. This board's going to go one way, and you're going to go right into the tree. Don't do that. That'll hurt. But basically, you want one, you're thinking about getting it, go for it. Go for it, all right? But again, make sure you know how to ride, because I'm still not accustomed to this thing yet. And I've taken some real nice rides with this, but like I say, it just gets better and better with time. So again, I highly recommend this board. What else do I gotta say? Oh, I will always say this because this is important. Safety gear, guys. It's important that you have your pads, your helmets, gloves, all right? Some guys wear full face. You know, I'm probably going to go that way eventually myself because you know what? I like this guy standing in front of you right now, and I want to keep him, you know, in one piece. Doctor's orders, man. Don't get slammed, all right? But again, go out there, ride, enjoy. Take care. Stay blessed, man. This is Joseph Diego signing out.